Yes, my name is Omkara Charike. I'm the CEO and founder of HLT Software Solutions. So I have total 10 years of software engineering experience. Yes, I started my career when I was studying second year of engineering. So I worked with a startup for 2.5 years. After that I joined the Tesco HSC as a software engineer, post which I got an opportunity to work with Microsoft, wherein I worked with Microsoft for 2 years. During 2 years, I received the Super Rookie Award as well as Best Employee Award. So after that, I moved on to VMware, and like recently, I quit VMware and started my own company. So 10 years of experience, out of which more than 80% of it I spent with Microsoft technologies like .NET, Microsoft .NET, Microsoft SQL Server. My core competencies are design patterns, solid principles. I love to design the software in the best possible way. During my tenure at Microsoft, we delivered 6 sprints without a bug. That's actually a greatest achievement of any team in Microsoft. Right? So today we are here to discuss about .NET. So here I'm going to give you a complete information about .NET. So stay tuned with me. We will be learning .NET from zero to hero level. In this .NET framework, so we would be touching upon .NET Core, .NET Standards, .NET Framework, Xamarin or Mono as well. So this is a pretty from the scratch course. You don't need to worry if you don't have any previous knowledge about .NET. So let us have a look at prerequisites for this particular course. Today we are here to learn .NET. So what is .NET? .NET is a developer platform, so which is helping you to develop different types of applications. So with .NET, absolutely you can develop any type of application. For example, you can develop a website, you can develop a desktop application, you can even develop a mobile application, you can develop games, so you see beautiful games to play on your Android devices or your Xboxes, right? They are all developed using .NET Framework. So you can even develop cloud-based applications, you can develop Internet of Things applications, you can even develop like machine learning applications with the help of .NET Framework. So now let us what are the flavors of .NET which we see in the market. So .NET is an open source framework, so you don't need to pay for .NET. Basically, so .NET comes in 3 different flavors. The first one is .NET Core. .NET Core is completely open source, cross-platform development platform, so wherein you can actually deploy it to Windows, Linux, iOS or whatever the operating system you want. So in the second flavor is .NET Framework, which is Windows specific application development platform, wherein you can develop applications in Windows. You can even develop Windows services, desktop applications, whatever you see. So for example, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, whatever the applications, kind of Windows applications you see in your desktop are developed with the help of .NET Framework only. The third flavor of .NET is Xamarin or Mono. So this is a specific, this was a small startup which was actually working towards using C# language for developing mobile applications, which was acquired by Microsoft pretty recently when I was working with Microsoft. And so it is a platform which helps you to develop mobile applications, right? So all of these particular flavors, right, will follow a standard called as .NET standard. These are set of libraries and rules and regulations which actually .NET had set up. Let us see what are the prerequisites you need to learn before you start .NET Framework training. So you need to have the hunger to learn .NET, first thing which you need is. The second thing is, if you have a basic programming skills, that would be a good add-on to this particular course. If you know object-oriented programming principles from any other language like Java or C++, it would again add value for this particular course. So other than this, there are no particular prerequisites. Even if you are just a starter in programming, you can take up this particular course, right? So let us see what are we covering as a part of this particular course. Right. So firstly, we will start with .NET Framework. So we will understand the basic building blocks of .NET. So how .NET Framework actually provides you cross-platform compatibility and cross-language compatibility. So after that, we will start with the C# language. Though .NET works with many other languages like Visual Basic, F# and totally 68 languages can be run on .NET platform, but C# is the one preferable which is recommended by the Microsoft. Right. So we will learn the C# language. We will see absolute basics of C# language, starting from the data types of C# or like decision-making statements, looping statements. After that, we will get into the object-oriented principles. We will see encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism in detail. We will then understand the collections and generics in C#. So then we will see what are exception handling, what are delegates. Then we will move on to database connectivity with .NET, wherein we will learn ADO.NET and Entity Framework. So if you are looking for Entity Framework, if you are looking for .NET Framework, it is Entity Framework. If you are looking for .NET Core, it is EF Core, Entity Framework Core basically. So then we will actually build the application from scratch to end, so that you will understand the basics and like you will be ready for your next job opportunities as well. Basically,